You know something? I don't like this BlueStacks update. Well, this new update. It used to be, like, when I put this in full screen, it would actually be full screen. Now, I don't get full screen. Whatever. Anyway, I can finally run this team. I mean, this would be, I would say this would be my second or third. So it would be in my top 5 favorite of teams for this game that I've been wanting to run on this game. But the problem is that it just doesn't, like, for a long time, at least until an update kicked in and gave everybody a second chance. It just didn't work. It wasn't feasible. And before Homecoming Spider-Man showed up, it wasn't feasible. Because, well, Venom is still a low defense character. Agent Venom is regarded as, oh, well, he's not Carnage, so he's not good. And then Spider-Man was like, oh, well, he's Spider-Man. Like, nobody likes Spider-Man because he's not good either. But now, Spider-Man is pretty much like the standard, and I've honestly been seeing him a lot more than Sharon Rogers. In fact, I've been seeing Sharon Rogers a lot less. But one thing I haven't done, well, I haven't really messed with. What did I put in here? HP? I honestly need to put skill cooldown in him. Put more skill cooldown in his. Like in his, well, for his Urus. Yeah, like, if you didn't know about that, basically, the update changed everything. They basically changed everything on the update, where before the update, like, Urus didn't really matter. It was just it was just kind of a bonus thing, just to like top off your characters. And no, not in that way. I don't have any more skill cooldowns, do I? Nope. I'll put it in dodge. I'll put in dodge rate for this one. And I'll put an attack speed here. Yeah, so they made a huge change to that update. They were like, okay, well, you know what? Now, well, they did it for a lot of reasons, but this is the reasons I believe. They changed it. They changed the gear system because basically before everyone had the gear system, and it was just like, okay, well, for the first gear you want to throw in like either physical attack plus whatever percentage for like the first 2 bonus slots, and then throw in all attack bonuses for the rest of them, or whatever attack bonuses for that. Like just straight up that. And then this one was like, oh, well, you want to throw in like all defense for the whole thing, and then this was like whatever. Yeah, like all these were just like it was kind of just a standard thing, and that's all you would see in various guides for each and every character. It was like, oh, well, just do this, this, and this for this character's gears. And I was like, I honestly was just disgusted by it because it felt like there was no real imagination and no room for experimentation. It was just, oh, well, you need to do this. Like, this is the only, like, they're like, oh, well, this is the only way you can build your character. Oh, I do have skill cooldown. Like, this is the only way you can build your character, and if you build them any other way, then you're playing the game wrong. And I hate that when it comes to any game whatsoever, because that is literally robbing imagination. And a lot of people that say that, they're only basing it off of some random person's gameplay. Basing it off of some random person's gameplay who says like, this is the best way to play because I did it and look how well I'm doing. Type of deal. Like, you have no idea how much it bugs me when I see that. I'll put physical defense in. Now my Urus aren't great because I haven't been farming Urus whatsoever. These enchanted Urus whatsoever. I've been more or less just farming biometrics in the basic stages. and getting crystals so I could buy more uniforms and whatnot. I haven't exactly gone back to the Asgard stages where you get the enchanted Urus. So I haven't even bothered. In fact, I spent more time doing World Boss than I have with the Asgard chapters. Which I do plan on going back to the Asgard chapters, it's just I haven't really found the time for it. I don't even have the time for it today. Because tomorrow and Sunday, I won't be here. Monday, I'm probably going to be like dead tired from my event I have to do, which I'm actually rather pissed off about. This is my Spider-Man. And like to that guy or anyone that says like, oh, your stuff isn't good enough. Whatever. I mean, I'm not like 100% dead serious about this game. Especially since there's no real money there's no real money to be made off it, and I don't find this as a competition. I just find this as a way to pass the time. Because I could be doing anything else than playing this game, but I like this game, so I want to play it and pass my time. Anyway, like I said, timeline. We're gonna do timeline battles. I'm gonna leave it running on auto, and we're gonna be running the team of Agent Venom, or Anti-Venom, and Spider-Man. All three are heroes, and they actually have a good set of team synergy going. The symbiote shock, old enemies, new allies, and Venom bound. I have Carnage, but I haven't even bothered to mess with him because I don't have the money to go buying biometrics, and I haven't been lucky with tickets either. And honestly, I just don't care for Carnage. I'm like, well, I don't like Carnage. I might farm him later just so I could have another viable villain. But I'm like, I don't care for Carnage. I mean, he's just Carnage. So who cares? But yeah, I would expect honestly to be seeing Homecoming Spider-Man to do pretty much a lot of the work, because Homecoming Spider-Man is actually pretty busted, from what I find. Agent Venom is like, I would put him on the borderline, and Anti-Venom is. Anti-Venom, he got the changes that he needed. It's the changes that he needed and deserved, compared to what Venom had, which was like, Venom was he's still a glass cannon, but Anti-Venom got the things that he needed so he could support his glass cannon status and not just instantly die as soon as he got out there. So I don't have too much of a problem with him, and I've been wanting. And heck, when I started this game, I picked Venom first off as opposed to Rocket Raccoon, which that is my other team of this one. Anyway, let's get it. Before I spend way too long talking, which I already have, let's get into this. So see, what's common now in timeline battles is you're going to see a lot of Homecoming Spider-Man costumes, and a lot of people are using that Sharon Rogers costume, which I'm like, it's not that great. I actually favor the original Sharon Rogers outfit over this new one, because the new one just seems to lack the ability to defense, and this is what makes Homecoming Spider-Man rather busted. Like, he does this, and you can't really do too much about it, except pray that you have the luck to get out of the attack and land your own. See? I'll actually do it. But I like the original Sharon Rogers costume better, because that one, as opposed to this one, that one actually kept you off balance as it was beating the crap out of you. As opposed to this one where it's just like, oh well, they have frames where you become untargetable, which does that annoying thing where where your attack stops midway if you're already in the middle of animation of one of your attacks, depending on which one you use. So Captain America, Wolverine, and Magneto. That honestly isn't a bad thing because Wolverine works with anybody. Works with almost anybody in the game because, well, he's Wolverine. And if you don't know your comics, Wolverine has pretty much been in just about everything. But his Wolverine isn't necessarily maxed out. But obviously from looking at this, it's okay. His Captain America was the Age of Ultron outfit one. Which that pretty much is a easily viable costume that was on sale for $1 but now is, I believe, on sale for like $2K. Magneto, I don't see a lot of, so I can't even tell you. But this is Magneto. It's still not Marvel vs. Capcom Magneto. And for whatever reason, this is going on, and we win again. It's still hitting me. Okay, Iron Man. I don't think that person is actually there to have his timeline battle team together. You see that a lot. Like, a lot of people are grinding characters and they'll just leave like that character in their team. Grind. Yeah, see, that was level 38. While his Iron Man is tier 2 and his Captain America is Granted, Vision is actually a pretty good character because of the ridiculous like things he can do. But you have to actually put in a lot of effort to actually make things work. So I don't even see a lot of Visions going around. Oh, now see, this is the team that pretty much a lot of people run now is Doctor Strange, because he's Doctor Strange, Sharon Rogers, and now Homecoming Spider-Man. I can't remember who was in place before. I think it was like either Carnage or... But yeah, see, this is where you don't get to play the game. And you build your... Well, you generally build your Doctor Strange as a glass cannon because all you have to do is land time stop and they're pretty much dead. They should be dead. But if they're not dead, then Doctor Strange is in trouble. And by the way, if you haven't noticed, I'm not pressing a button. So I've won at least twice. Agent Venom, Ghost Rider, and I think that was Homecoming Spider-Man in the back. I'm starting to see a lot less of Ghost Rider as well. Now, if you want the top, I would say Thanos is now your... Well, Thanos has always been the guy you want to worry about. But now he's going to be the guy you have to worry about always because he's not going to be your friend and he has attacks that just aren't fair. He's like, it's not fair! I was trying to kill you and you did that. Spider-Man, Captain America, Spider-Man, Sharon Rogers, and Elsa. Elsa's a rarity. Elsa is pretty good, but I've read, well, I honestly haven't tried her. I haven't tried her in Timeline. But I would actually look at her. But I do like her more than, Sharon. In fact, I like everyone more than Sharon. Like, Sharon is just that character I'm like, I don't care about, because why? Like, why is she here? She went invincible. Yeah, Elsa has the ability to basically guard against tons of hits, which actually makes her pretty viable, and that's generally her strategy. I built mine around skill cooldown, so I could always like try and make myself guard against. Oh God, it was that. That's the Doctor Strange team. I just saw that. I just saw that. Like, oh no. Team, you don't get to play. And the thing is, they all have synergy. They have complete synergy with each other, and you can't go wrong with this team. You cannot. Like, I mean, it's already bad enough Doctor Strange doesn't let you play, and with the costume, it's like, oh well, you don't get to play at all. That is like, put that team together. It's just like, no, you're not playing. That's a rarity. Female Loki and Enchantress. I don't see many people with Enchantress. I mean, Enchantress is one of those rage-inducing type of characters. Enchantress is a rage-inducing type character, and the female Loki, Loki in general, I'm starting to see less of. They're like, oh, Loki's great. Like, Loki can dodge all these. Loki can easily dodge all these attacks and guard against hits. Oh, what the heck is going on? Lag. That's the only thing I haven't turned off. Is that a dodgy Sharon Rogers? That's different. Still dead, but different. Yeah, see, like, this is how Spider-Man plays. It's like, nope. And because of the skill, like, if you give him enough skill cooldown, you can just, like, loop into this broken skill. The only way out of it really is either an invincible skill if you time it well, or if you actually have equipped immunity to webbing, which is kind of rare. I don't think you'll see many people with immunity to webbing. At least I haven't seen any. Life Strange is like, no, you don't get to play. You lose. Yeah, this is Doctor Strange says you go to bed now. Yeah, that's it. I have more problems with Strange than I do with Sharon Rogers. That's sad, and that's regardless of whatever team I use. I have more problems with Strange than I do with Sharon, because Sharon is just like, oh well, all you have to do is just avoid her rage crap, and oh, that's irrelevant. What was his name again? Wasp. No, that's not Yellow Jacket. Spider-Man. Well, it has Homecoming Spider-Man in it, so I was like, oh. You must survive this onslaught. Nope, he's dead. And the next character's web. Yeah, see, this is how things go. Now, if I was participating, if I was actually pressing buttons, I would actually do something. Because this one has the effect of Civil War Spider-Man, which is to shoot multiple webs out, and it has this attack. Web immunity! They both have web immunity, so I was like, nope! This attack is off the table. But I lose anyway. Oh, that was a quick 10 rounds. And how many was that? I think I want to say I lost 6. I want to say I lost 6 generally because of Doctor Strange. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to my win-lose record. Well, let's see. I wasn't paying attention at all. But yeah, that's how things work now for this game. That's how things work now. Like, Homecoming Spider-Man is just... what the heck? Let's see. And this guy runs Doctor Strange, Odin, and Thanos. Costume Thanos, by the way. Odin hasn't got a costume yet. Although, if they're crazy enough to give Thanos a costume, I guess Odin might get one at some point. Isn't he having a move? Oh, there's a team too. Jean Grey, Dormammu, and Thanos. I don't think you could, like, you can't really win against it. This team would be difficult to win against as well because both of these two characters revive. These two characters have a revive ability. For one, and it's a viable revive ability. It's not like groups. And then you have Thanos in the back, like, just ready to kill you anytime he feels like it. Not to mention that these two can kill you either way. Let's see. Ooh, did I look at this guy already? Yeah, I did. You must be grinding Maximus. I would say you're grinding Maximus because I honestly don't see a reason why to use him. I like Maximus. Please get off my computer. Thank you. I like Maximus, but I wish they would do Maximus a bit more justice than what they have. Another one. Let's see, is that? And the rank 5 guy. Sharon, and yeah, this is pretty much your typical staple team. And this is how it works. Like, you literally, like, if you're in the top 20, you get promoted. If you're not, demoted. During the rank reset, which the rank doesn't reset for pretty much another week. Yeah, that's how things work. Well, I hope you enjoyed. I don't even know when this video is going to be going up. I hope I can get it out soon. Maybe, I think the next time when I do, I should, but not right now. I think the next time when I do, we'll finish up the Asgard chapters, which is only like 3 more quests. So, I guess be on the lookout for that unless another update kicks in. Oh, and this event's going on. If you spend about 10 million gold, which could be easy or hard depending on how much you make, 100 selector bios. You still can't get those paywall characters, but hey, it's 100 bios for somebody. Alright, I am Brad Reed, the Gaming Mole. See you guys later.